Didn't have to go that way. He's a young man that we were working something with, and whatever has happened is very heartbreaking. It's very heartbreaking. It's very heartbreaking. Yeah. I was very happy and grateful when we were leaving each other. Hata akibranch off kawendani akitupiga dole hivi, he was happy. We don't have beef. I don't have beef with them on Facebook. She knows the truth. And in the end, I said it's not my place to say. When she will feel it's the right time to say, she will.
Niko hapa na Organic Talk. Karibu sana Obinna.
Asante
How
sana.
are you doing?
I'm alive. How are you guys doing?
You're doing well.
Luku ni safi.
Look at what.
Manu pia we, hebu muzoom leo. Manu mambo yake imefunguka. Yeah.
First of all, pole sana for losing a close personal situation.
Yeah.
And maybe how are you doing right now?
I'm in between. I'm in between. I'm in between being happy and being not happy. The reason is a lot of factors surrounding it. One is a young man that we were working something with, and whatever has happened is very heartbreaking because I'm like, it didn't have to go that way. Then also, I look at the trajectory we are taken, and now I'm happy. I'm like, heaven is smiling. It's like, we were trying to achieve something. And then if I look at the last time we met with him, I'm happy because he came to the club and invited. Then I got him inside. I was like, let's vibe. I got him on stage and it was good vibes. Even when he left, I was like, hey, what am I gonna do for this guy? I was like, hey, I'm not gonna give him money because Omosh was the one has been handling his finances. Because when we started with the mchango, we realized alikuwa na shida kidogo ya kumanage finances. So tukaambia ni aje sahi, Omosh atakuwa anaweka do zote. Whatever you want, Omosh tells me, we discuss the three of us, then now we see what's gonna happen. Hata time akatafuta hao, venye akapata hao, nini, furnishing the house. I remember even when kuna siku alimemosha nataka do ya curtains na beddings. Nikamwambia hapana, we don't need to spend on that because I know someone, and I spoke to a friend called Virginia Duves. Kitambo time tu bana natafuta hao on WhatsApp. Nikamwambia ni aje, kuna mtu anaitwa Shalkido hivi hivi, can we give him some blankets, pillows, curtains? Akasema sawa, and she's always come through for me. So we are trying to reduce the expenses with him. So that day, even when he was coming from the club, I could not send him the money. That is why we ended up with I was like, si nimeketi full tank na msukuma wiki, while this other one will go to Omosh, and then life goes like that. But when we left, he was so happy. Like that night, he told me thank you many times. Hata kwa club alikuwa amekaa opposite mimi, hata time tunakula. Apparently he didn't really like eating, so alionja tu kidogo. Nikamwambia sukule, anakumbuka alikuwa ananiambia kunywa maji, nikamwambia Omosh akamweka kwa glasi kaja akakunywa. Anambia sawa daddy, alikuwa anaita daddy. Then akakaa misada anakaa nao anambia daddy thanks, anambia relax bro, tulia, let's just have a good time. Daddy thanks, daddy. Even time nikimwekea fuel akitoka hapo, thanks mazee, wazi thanks, yani nikamwambia toinoketodhie moshi, daddy thanks. So he was very happy and grateful when we were leaving each other. Hata akibranch off kawendani akitupiga dole hivi, he was happy pia, together na vibe tunacheka. So when I look at that, I'm like, I'm happy because he left when he was happy. But if I look at the way he left, went to the hospital, man, I saw him on that bed, man. It was heartbreaking. We were with the dads, Omosh, Munez, the nurses there. Even when I was asking them, when he got up, I was asking them, atuzimpatia anesthesia at least atulie nini, tukivutana nao the doctors ipora hapo, akitujibu vibaya, tukatoka tunaenda huko kwa radiology, tunatumwa huku na huku. I was just disturbed because of the way he was. Then tukaonyeshwa x-ray, the leg was broken. So that part is painful and it's heartbreaking. And then, yeah, accident happened on Thika Road. They say it's between Car Wash and Githurai. So ukitoka Roysambu, there's a bridge. That's how the police told us, between the bridge and Githurai on your way to Thika. Yeah. So when I see also the Shosho, man, Shoshake alikuwa disturbed. Tulikuwa naye hapo. It's the first time I was meeting Shosho, first time I'm meeting the dad, the auntie. Nikifikiria Shoshake venye yako, man, it's very heartbreaking. Alafu najua alikuwa anaita Shalkido ga Shosho. Man, I look at it, I'm just like, And then the plans we had. Shalkido, do you know? So, um, Shalkido was given money. And nikamwambia patia Mosh this amount.
That is the last
No. Before earlier tukianza. I think 2 days later, this guy went to the studio, akalipa, was it 8,000 sijui and what? Kurecord nini? Mpaka nikajamia nikamwambia bro, mziki by the tulikuwa na channel sana kwa DM. Nikamwambia bro, hapana, slow down na kwanza ngoja kwanza na story ya studio first. Hizo ma voice notes nimeona sana alinitumianga zote hizo za ngoma. Ni there's a song what to do with him called Single Mothers. So alikuwa ameniambia ati mimi ni chairman wa Single Mother.
so mtu hiyo ngo
Yeah. Mazee bro, unajua mimi nimelelewa na shosho nini na pia wewe. So nataka tu single mother. Akanitumia vitu one day I'll share it maybe. Maza akaniambia single mother. Ya kinini akatafuta producer akaniambia producer by the if Shalkido came to you the producer aki get in touch with me so that at least let's find a way to just release that song for him. Aliniambia komali towards hiyo barabara kwenda Kenyatta Hospital. Inaitwaje hiyo barabara? Hiyo kwenda Kenyatta University Referral Hospital. Is it Kenyatta Road? It's Kenyatta Road. Yeah. So, umzi alienda kasbet. I'm like, yo, we're trying to make you survive. What do you mean? And then I think he took, was it 20,000? Akatumia wife because alikuwa anasema kuna wife na mtoi. Akatuma 20. Niko like, hey, bro, slow down. Let's figure out what's important, nini. So when I look at all these things and the plans we are making, it's very heartbreaking, and it leaves a very sad moment in my space. So when I'm alone, I'm like, yo, it happens like that. You plan, but now life has its own plans, and then I keep on asking myself a lot of questions. I've seen even the conversation people are saying, "Mbona kumbeba kwa gari nini?" And I'm like, first of all, he came with his bike. I didn't know he was gonna come, and if I carried him with my car, if anything happened, it could have even been worse. Because even I'm being insulted with a pikipiki I didn't buy. It is Kenyan. So mimi, oh, ni fuel. I'm like, fuel? Kwani petrol station ilikuwa ni yangu? Okay. So I look at the whole thing and I'm thinking, what if angeenda to home? Because according to the story, he didn't go home. Si tulimacha kwa highway akabranch, then he came back. Wherever he was going, he knows. I'm like, because tulikuwa tushakula, tumeperform, ni asubuhi. So I'm like, what if tungemfuata tu mpaka home? Because I'm like, mi sikuwa nimeenda Mwihoko place anastea kina Motion waliana na kina Jackie. I was like, what if tungemfuata tume, hebu niende nijue kwako, ningemfuata tu mpaka afike home, labda angetoka. I question a lot. But ni God ndiye anajua. So it's a roller coaster of emotions. Kuna happiness on what we are done, what we are doing. Kuna sadness on what happened and how it happened. Yeah, it's confusion.
Ukiwa hapo hivyo, tukiangalia mtandaoni hapo, hiyo kitu imehappen, kuna mambo mingi sana. Wengine wanasema watu Obinna wamepeana kama kafara, ndio Obinna ni muuaji. Wewe unachukuliaje mambo kama hiyo?
So this has been my biggest heartbreak from people, and also disappointment, and it has affected me actually. I'm used to being called many other names. Me, I've been called hizo zingine, nimeitwa, nimeambiwa. I've never been called a killer. I've never been called a murderer. When you're called a killer or a murderer, it changes everything, because that means someone who does not know me, don't know where I live, how I do my, well, it is not true, but you still say it for whatever. Unataka views, unataka likes, unataka kuniharibia, whatever it is, but it makes you happy. It's very heartbreaking. It's very heartbreaking. Yeah.
Na watoto ukiangalia, watoto simu yako tu sana.
Um, I don't know so much because, of course, they know. I try to keep a happy face in the house. I'm dancing with them. We're watching a movie. We're doing something. When I drop them to school in the morning, I'm talking about their day. How's your day? I'm telling them I'm going for golfing. I'm doing whatever. I don't want them to know that it's affecting me because my kids are they're emotionally attached to me the way I'm emotionally attached to them. So if at all they realize I am not okay mentally, it's gonna affect them. We've been in situations with my kids, and I saw the way it affected them when they saw me in different situations, and it's something I don't want to put them on. So I'm trying. When I'm in the house, I'm a different person. They'll not even know. Nafika nimefurahi nini, lakini it's not the same.
And of
Yeah.
course, mostly people have been thinking your number plate to you being Illuminati.
Yeah. So people are saying my number plate 666 is devilish. So it is a theory that has been said many times before. And when someone says that, they assume I went to the car manufacturer, ama NTSA, and picked the number plate. I went to Mombasa. I saw a car that I liked, and I bought it. And strangely enough, I'd seen this car many, many weeks before when I was doing a video with Mashmwana. But I didn't know it was the same car. Me, I bought the car because of the rims. Those rims are not the rims that come with that car. That's why I picked that car specifically. And I've seen many other cars with 666. And then the most strange thing that I think I said it somewhere, you see my KRA pin has 666. The last four numbers of my KRA pin is 6663I. So if it's devilish, then Gava imeniseti. Because number plate ni Agava, KRA pin ni Agava. Yeah.
The same number 66.
It's same is 6663I. Those are the last numbers of my KRA pin. So mtu achagua KRA pin. Unaenda unasema now piki ponki. It just happens. So it was a coincidence, but now your belief is not someone else's belief. If you believe like that, sawa. Me, I don't believe in that, so it's fine. If I believed in that, I would not be driving that car around. Yes.
Tumalizie hiyo part ya Shalgido. Way forward gani? Burial arrangement nimeona paybill pia imetolewa.
Yes. So I hear he's being buried on Thursday next week, and I'm hoping and praying Kenyans come. Let's give him a befitting send off. There's a pay bill number, tafadhali. Send whatever it is that you can send because the family needs it. Shalkido does not need it anymore. When he asked for your help, you are not there, you chose not to. Now he does not need your help. It's the family that needs your help. So whatever you will send will go a long way to help cover other costs. I'm in talks with Cooper Kenya to see what they can support with. I was looking at maybe the coffin because Cooper Kenya, when Chalkido was there, I told him I'll introduce him to Cooper Kenya, and I did. Like all my employees are in Cooper Kenya. The reason is this: mtu apangangi funeral, it happens. It's an accident, si kama harusi. So when it happens, inapatanga watu wengi sana wako off guard. Then when you have insurance for funeral, inasaidia kucushion family that is remaining behind, and you just pay as little as 200 bob. But most people don't see it like that. Most people, unapanga kukufa. No, nobody lives alive. In life, we are all going to die at one point, and we don't know how. That's the mystery about it. But swali ni when you're living, watu wambaki nyuma unaachia nini? Because now, let's say for example, upate funeral arrangements 1 million, watu kuja wachange 1 million, uzikwe nayo, umeacha family bila anything. So I'm talking to Cooper Kenya. We see what they can support with, and in the funeral plans, me, I'm in the back seat. I've not engaged that much. Omosh na Jackie ndio wako huko wanapigiwa, wanapatia update na family. Because when I saw the direction things are going, I was like, okay, it's fine. Let me sit back.
The reason
Yeah.
why it's need to sit back because of what people are talking about you in these drugs is what the reason why you decided let me now sit back.
For my mental health, I decided to sit back for my mental health. Like I've said, me, I'm used to being called all the names. Nimeitwa, nimeambiwa, but when I'm called a killer, I'm like, okay, now this is where I draw the line. Yeah. Do you know how killing? Unajua mi hata sichinjangi kuku, by the way. I can't stand that. Mi kaishapikwa lakini naishikana na kuku. Yeah, so that's why I decided to take a sit back. Then also, definitely, after the funeral, you will see a scandal about the money that was raised about the funeral. If at all anybody apart from the family is handling, anybody on social media, nini unasikia, tulichanga pesa imeenda wapi? Sijui mmekula, sijui nini. You saw what happened with Babadalisha. He just meant well for the family, akanyoroshwa. Another situation happened, huyo msee tena akanyoroshwa. So it becomes very complicated. So sometimes anything involving money, that's why even when we're changang for Shalkido, I was never touching the money. Unambia tumia Mosh, una last no Mosh. Mimi tu unaniambia tu accountability. Imetumika, I'm like, okay, good. let's move to this one, but mimi mtanipatie do. Money is the devil, man. Yeah.
And people have been comparing you with Eric Omondi.
Yeah.
Wakisema kuwa when something comes up ama Eric akitoliwa, he doesn't respond. As for you, you always respond on everything.
Okay.
What do you have to say about that?
Number one, Eric has not been called a killer. Has he been called a killer?
Yes, no.
Ameitwa muuaji? Exactly. When you're called a killer, it takes a different toll. Secondly, Eric is more mature than me. He's older than me. Eric has been in the game for longer than me. So Eric nobody has a shit together more than me. He's like an elder brother. So there's a way he's dealing with things that I'm not dealing with things. Then human beings are different. I'm talkative. Maybe he's not. You know. What most people don't know, Eric normally has a list. Easy imeisha. Yo, bro. He has a heavy tongue. So also when he's not performing, Eric is a very chilled guy. Kama ametulia tu kwa simu yake hapo, ananga mambo mingi. Mimi ametoka, mimi naponga. Then also myself, I'm in the media where I talk. Eric Omondi yake ni kuact mostly. So I talk. Nowadays, what I used to do in the car, nowadays everybody's doing it. What's up everybody? Da. Everybody nowadays ako gari anafanya video. Kitu imefanyika wana address. Who started it? God, it up. So that is me and that's my style of doing things. And I will talk about things because I have my perspective of it, and there are people who follow me specifically for that. Ikifanyika nasema tunangoja Ogadi top aongee. I'm waiting for it. I'm a media house, so that's what I do. But for this specific one, I can't move like Eric because I'm not Eric. That is Eric, and this is me. Eric has been insulted, disrespected, and all he does ni kuchangia wase. Mi pia nimejaribu kufanya the same thing, nimetukanwa, nimekuwa disrespected, lakini sasa imepita sasa mpaka sasa. So hii level imefika, this ya umeitwa kila wewe.
Okay, maybe winding up on Shall. We saw you and Vicky Furniture go to the furniture
Yeah.
house. Are you paid a 6 month rent? Maybe the furnitures are
Yeah, I think I spoke with Omosh. We need to find a way to recover the rent money tupatie familia yao. I think Omosh and Jackie Ogaga will post. So atafute hiyo do wapatie because kwa wa Kenya wapatie wife yake furniture pia the same involve family. So nilikuwa bro, wewe jiseti kwanza kwa vizuri, everything ikishaingia, pikipiki kwa inaingiza kitu kama 1000 per day, umejiseti now ndo unaweza leta mama na watu hivyo hivyo, but kwanza tuanze na wewe. Yeah.
and Obinna. A lot of people have
Yeah.
We've seen many children select Batman and
Yeah.
the fact that you decided to step up people whom you must at least must na wale upcoming pia ama wanataka kusaidia.
It's a tough one. So for the people that have been helping, we'll find a way to restructure it so that at least Wakenya wakuja wasaidie. For example, Badman nilikuwa namjengea hao. So we've put the doors, we've put the roof, imebaki plaster na glasses. So Wakenya sasa watamshikilia kutoka hapo. Pia mimi nimejaribu, acha nisimjengee nyumba iishe, then wakuja waseme alimjengea nyumba amuue nayo, sacrifice.
Wazuri unakuwa na receipts.
Yeah, so that one, no, receipts don't really help anything because when people start to drive a certain narrative, that is what they enjoy and they thrive in. You know, people thrive in misery. When you're miserable is when people are happy. So we intended well for him, but hiyo kuendelea because that nyumba imenyorosha so far, and a few of our team Obinna family guys walitumanga some money as well. So tumekuwa polepole, nikipata do naambia Mosh, shika hii 50, kimbieni huko hii wiki and then mfanye hivi hivi. Shika hii so enda mfanye hivi hivi. Polepole tu akena na Badman huko. Then now the other people, like the kids have adopted. For example, we have akina Chantel, akina Rosie. The good thing is all the kids that I've adopted and I'm supporting, they have their mothers. Sasa vile nimesema kila mtu akue kwa mama yake. I will love them. I will still support them though because I took it like akina Chantel nikawamisha Dandora. We are paying their rent, Nini and the likes. So for them, I'll continue doing what I'm doing. The rent, the school fees, the uniform, the whatever is on me. I will still do it. I already made that promise to them and to God. However, now seeing me with them will be reduced because, you know, I've really reflected much on everything that has happened with Shalkido. And I have a lot of kids around me who are not mine. They adopt, wengine una support. Holidays, they come to the house, they chill over there. Because mi kwa zile, kuna space, let them come. Bank beds, nini wengine hapa kwa kiti, nini, there's space. However, if anything, God forbid, is to happen to any of those kids when they're in my house, you know what they will say? So I sat down and looked at it. I was like, wait a minute. I think maybe even this Shalkido troll is a sign. It's a wake up call. So I'm disengaging. So maybe once in a while, maybe one night sleepover, maybe we go for lunch, maybe dinner. Lakini sasa kuona sasa wako kwa how all through, I'm going to really work on limiting that. Um, if anything happens to my kids under my care, it's okay. They're my kids. Yeah, I've been ignoring what people are saying and doing what is right. But sometimes doing what is right can put you in problems. What I've been doing is what is right, not by people, by God. A lot of people that have been helping are not even in the public space. The ones you see in the public space are the ones that I meet in the public space. For example, when Kimani Mbugwa came, when Stupid Boy came, Chantel, you did a poem with her. Rosie, I met her at the orphanage. So most of the people you see are the people I've met in the digital space. But majority of them, I didn't meet them in the digital space. You'll not even see them. 75% of my employees are all charity cases. I think maybe just 2 people in all my employees, only 2 ndo walikuwa hired out of merit. Ile ni aje mimi napiga kazi fiti tusonge. Most of them walikuwa niko na nini, shika hapa, fanya hivi tusonge hivi. So I'll do what is right, but when you're doing what is right, then something goes wrong, then you're on the wrong. We are doing what is right by Shalkido, for Shalkido, by God. Then something went wrong. Now who is wrong? The person who was trying to do what is right by coming through for someone. So for example, the kids, they'll be in my house playing. One falls down, ni makosa anguke aumie. They pass on, God forbid. What do they say? Obinna naua watoto kwake. What happens to me? I'll go to commit your nini for forever. What happens to my kids? So saizi kidogo nimeistudy pole pole, nikaona hapa. So kidogo tu I'll support, yes, but from hapa. Patane one weekend tuongee nini nini, omosha bebe tena kila msee, arushe kila msee kwa mamake na iendelee hivyo.
Okay.
I would answer the question that people have been asking. Why do you post when helping?
Yeah.
Swali watu lazima Obinna record, lazima aweke kwa mtandao.
Okay, those are people who don't follow the story. If you don't follow the story, you'll see what you want to see. Like I've said, most of the people you see me helping are the people that I've met on the digital space. If I've met people privately, you'll not even know. And also another thing that I've noticed mostly, majority of people who are being helped don't want other people to know they're being helped. So inakuanga ni siri. Sana nikamwambia bro maze, niko na shida nini nini, unamsaidia nakwambia thanks, alafu ananyamaza. And then even the other people who even say thank you are very few. And most people that have, not all, everybody that always come through, I always tell them, the only way you will show gratitude to me is if you are kind to another stranger. Kama mimi siko, usiniambie bosi asante bosi, no, yeye inisaidii. Wewe ukipatana na msee huko mahali, kuna siku nasikia njaa kwamba ya chapo madondo ama mayai pasua, bro, fanya tu sema mimi kuna siku umsi alinisaidia. Why? Because even me I'm a charity case. Bro, mimi nimesaidiwa na wasee. Hii Nairobi kusurvive ni watu, oh bro lala hapa, bro kula hapa, bro shika hii, bro fanya hivi, piga hii kazi. Ni kusaidiwa pia, mimi nimesaidiwa. So the only way you'll give back, pitisha kwa mtu mwingine. But wale wamekama online, Obinna nifanye nini nini nini, namchukua tunafanya, and sometimes you document it to inspire other people to do the same. Negative news is so big that people don't like positivity. So what I was trying to do was to bring positivity, give people their flowers in public so people know it is cool. Nikipatana nikwambia bro, hii shati ni noma man, na useme wazi. Ilikuwa kitambo shati noma, but sasa nyamaza.
Yes.
But nikiona amepost, ndaenda kwa hiyo page yenye amebuy, nauliza hii shati ni pesa ngapi. So I was trying to change that, give people their flowers in public, appreciate people in public so people know it is a cool thing. And I'm not the only one who does it anyway.
Yeah.
Many other people do it as well. Yeah.
Okay, Obi, acha nisimame juu ya hii kiti na nifinye. kuna interview tuliwatch recently, show fulani ilifanywa na Alex Makideo. So alikuwa na interview nani demo wa Facebook, na aliulizwa demo wa Facebook ilitokaje kwa Obinna. Akasema nilikuwa tunapiga shughuli every week kama kawaida, siku moja siku receive call, and for some time sijui what happened, sijui show iliisha ama kuliendaje.
So what's your question?
So my question is, what happened? Show iliisha na hukumwambia ama viliendaje?
Did you see my response?
You
posted, yeah, you posted that like the dates vitu zili happen, aenda angalia, then ukasema
I didn't post vitu zili happen. I said we don't have beef. I don't have beef with demo Facebook. Baby, we've never had beef, and I don't think I have, and I will have. When it comes to I'm a vegetarian. You see what I did there? Like umepata milk pita. Okay, it's fine. Yeah. Then I said the second part about the show ending. I said she knows the truth, and I even told her check conversations on these dates. And in the end, I said it's not my place to say. When she will feel it's the right time to say, she will. You know why? Because no matter what I say today, it will be turned. Mimi unajua venye ulimi yangu inaonekanga mashida, itakuwa zile. And then for them on Facebook, her fans are very toxic to a point where I can be in this interview and this jacket is black. Her fans will say, hell no, it's not black, it's white because we say so. So sometimes it is good to let them do whatever they want to do, and then you let it move. Okay? And when the right time comes, she'll say it, or maybe she'll not say it. But mambo ni mingi. Yeah.
What exactly spoken in the interview?
Yeah.
And what exactly brought you to come out and say that you found this? Was it like at some point she didn't give the correct information?
So what most of the time, most of the things that have put me in problems is because mi husema ukweli. Mi nikionanga mi husema hey Martin Dean Z ulifanya na sometimes ukisemangu ulifanya hivi na mi nikafanya hivi ndo inani. So even me when I saw the interview I was like hey number one is true, we don't have beef nini. Number two is not true, confirm hapa na hapa na hapa na hapa. And then also by there I've seen people saying, oh, how can you just fire someone with contract without a notice? First of all, I never employed them at Facebook. I never, and I said it. It was a talent we were growing, I was supporting, and it got to that point. And I even spoke about it in Kisumu when I was doing the homecoming. You remember? And when you don't have a contract, mtu aseme kulikuwa na contract and there was no contract. I never employed her. She was never my employee. Even when I gave her the car, it was a gift. When we were working together, all the jobs that I was giving her, including the December one for Power Star Supermarket, I negotiated and everything, and I took my manager and Nini, and she was given the job, and we didn't even take even a shilling. Like a move na story kasonga nayo like that. So when you do such things, people come and change the whole narrative. What I was doing for Kimani, what I was doing for Stupid Boy, what I was doing now for Shalkido and many other people, even what I'm doing for Kina Rose and Chantel Pieta Taniwa, what I was doing for them on Facebook as well was stand. Si hao mafansi wake walikuwa wanasema unamtumia, unafanya nini? People are saying a lot of things. I'm just like, saizi Shalkido amepass, umemsacrifice. Just like, unathink aje? Akili imelala ni nini? And when you talk like that, you spoil for someone else. Because when you do that, people disassociate. I'm like, oh, nakutumia. Okay, sorry. My bad. Wacha nijitumie. Nakutumia, okay. Nimekusacrifice pole. Wacha nijisacrifice. So, sometimes for the fans, tukiongea online, the consequences are normally paid by other people who are not even part of that. So, wewe unaongea, unatukanana, unafanya whatever, unafanya nini. But now when the cameras go off, ni Trudy hapa, ni Mzito wa Kasipu, ni Obinna, ndio wanakaa chini sasa wanaanza kupay for the consequences of I hear a lot of external forces, si fura kichwa. Kama kila msema anaweza kuambia Trudy umeiva, Trudy umeiva, Trudy umeiva. Kesho Trudy atakuwa na tuhag. Trudy atakuwa anatuangalia na mapua. Na the same way, kama kila msema anambia Trudy you are useless, you are useless, you are useless. Trudy atakuwa anatoka kwa nyumba kozile. Kwani niko useless. So words are spellings. And when you speak, you cast those spellings on people and they have very serious consequences. Yes, so I've seen the story that's being peddled. So that's not the truth. The truth is here. And I tagged her and I tagged the manager. I'm like, your manager knows the truth. He was in the group. You know the truth. You are in the group. My management team knows they were there, whatever. You know everything that happened. It's not in my place to say. One day they will. But there is absolutely no beef. There is absolutely no bad blood. Because even after we stopped working together, see, we've been hanging out together. Yes. Yeah, we've been doing a couple of things together. Even after when we finished, they still gave her the job in December after we were not still working together. Even now, when I'm called and told, hey, Nyaja, I'll tell you, hey, give baby a pigio kazi fit. And it moves. Yeah. I think that covers it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So still on the issue of
Yeah.
you are working with Pamela.
Yeah.
But right now at Muoni, and a lot has been said, wakasema still ulipata na mlezo kufanya nini? You fired her. And you've never talked about it. And right now that you're here, I think wacha tukuulize tuongee kama kweli ulipata na mlezi ama
Ni ukweli.
We Munezi, nikupate tena. Sasa yeah. Oh, kazi yangu ni kuemploy watu na kuwafuta. Pamela
Pamela alikunyima. Ukamwambia usiingie kesho.
Oh, I needed that. Oh, yeah, now this is me. Hey.
Kama form. So
first of all, Munez nikupate tena. Secondly, Pamela unanyimaje boss? Number 3, nikuandika lazima nikufute. What has a beginning has an end? So, now guys watch this. So Facebook wanaenda kukata hiyo part. Hiyo part nimesema Munez nikupate tena. Then wataweka Obinna accept Munez and Pamela. Yes, Obinna says Pamela alimnyima. Alafu anakata hiyo video hiyo part. You'll see it. Yes, TikTok, Facebook sana sana. Huko ndio mambo ni mingi. Anyway, that story is not true about Pamela and Munez. And last time I joked about it. Tena wakakata hiyo part tu. Wenye tu nimejokiwa na Munez wakapedo. That part is not true. The part for Pamela kuninyima, that part is not true. Come on. Ogadi tap, bro. Wewe mbona wale mama mnataka kunizalia wewe? ama nipatie Pamela mtoto mvulana ndio muamini. Yeah. So that part is not true as well. Then the part for atinaandika watu na fire, I didn't fire them on Facebook. Yeah, so that is a lie. Number 2, I have not fired Pamela. So that is also a lie. However, I have fired other employees. So kitambo, before 2 months ago, I've told you majority of my employees have been charity cases. Mekwa bro nini unasaidia mse. Then I realized later I'm carrying a lot of baggage. So I met a friend of mine, some billionaire guy who's I'm the mentee. We sat down with him for 1 hour. We were speaking, and then I asked him, what's the biggest, and this one is a lesson for any other person in the business. I asked him, what's the biggest enemy of a business? He told me the owner. I asked him how. He said, if you hire wrong, you'll have to compensate for that. Ati leo nimekuchukua juu ni morio wangu. Bro na uji kuedit. Bado unakuwa na edit, na wewe ndio editor, na nakulipa pesa ya editor. Then I sat down, I was like, wait a minute. Very fast, I restructured a lot of things. If you look around, you'll see a lot of faces you never used to see before, you don't see on the team, nini. I changed, nikamovisha huyu hapa, and still stands. And I spoke to my team. And even Akina Jackie will tell you, I'm always telling people, if you can't do the job, then why do I need you? Because I can edit, then why am I paying you to edit? Yes, I can shoot. Why am I paying you to shoot? I can color grade. Why am I paying you to do this and this and that? So I've restructured because of that. So definitely, If you are employed and you're not delivering what you've been employed to do, it's a business. Because by the end of the month, by the watu wangu, end month wanangojanga tu salary yao. There are some months where we rarely make the money. Nawalipa na kupigia HR namwambia hii month imeturamba, hebu tutafute wale watu immediate walipe kwanza, alafu wengine tuwapatie like 2-3 days nitafute tulipe hawa, then Omosh na Munez ngoja tutalipa last because I'm ushinda now. So I know what I'm like, hey bro, naambia mimi Omosh salary itachelewa kidogo, naambia Munez anambia boss usiwori, siku utakuwa fit utanisort tu. Ama unilipe next month. Hey wewe, sitaki ukae ndio ipile by the Munez ukadai ukora. Munez anasema atu usinilipe hii mwezi. Hey, unalipwa pesa yako ndio alafu deni inakuja kwangu. Yeah, so we've been doing that and the employees don't really care about you or the business, they care about their salary. So if I don't put hard structures, then kesho tena mimi ndakuja hapa na Wakenya mazee munichangie mufanye nini. So that's what has been happening. So mwache kupeddle rumors zenye are not truthful, because besides, you know, me will say anything about me. I've told you, me apart from the killing story, the rest hizo ziko sawa, mtasema nimefanya hivi, which is fine. But now when you talk like that, it affects the other party. For example, now when the trolls go online, it will affect democracy. When the trolls go online, it'll affect Pamela. When the trolls come, they'll affect Jackie Ogaga. They'll affect Katrina and Maggie Ndumia and the rest. But mimi na kwa zile wamesema nipenda madem. Yeah. What's the problem? Sina wewe penda madem. Unapenda Mamorio. Wewe ni forex.
Lakini Dina alisema atakupeleka hapo.
Mimi Matindini nilikatayo lunch yake. Huyu jamani kama ameingia forex. Unauza bots unataka kutumia ma signals. So mimi wakisema napenda madem iko sawa. Napenda madem is fine and I don't see any problem with that. So if you have a problem with it,
unaanza hapo comments hapo wa mama ama madem wanabishana, kila mtu atazana Obinna. Tulieni.
No, ni sawa. Mtu relax, kila msee atazaa. Watoto ni wengi, mimi ni one touch.
Obinna, okay, to finish up with
yeah. Yeah, because it's something I'm not at liberty to discuss here, because the minute I discuss it again, it takes a different conversation again. But you'll see her on a different show. She could have already been back actually, and then when she was not there and Dapper Man came in, we were like, wait a minute. It's like when we had Baba County. When Baba County came on Obinna show live as just a small part, welcome to Piana to drink the wind. And we built a brand with him and we were like, wait a minute, this guy is very... So when Dapper Man came, we were like, yo, okay, this is the vibe that we've been looking for this part. So the idea, what most people don't understand is this. Pamela Kokua hostess, Aqua waiter wa show. That is the name we use, but that is not the purpose. The purpose of Dapperman or Pamela or Baba County was to calm down the guests so that we're relaxed. Most guests, when they meet me or when they come to the show and the cameras go on and they see the whole team wamekapa to 10 wanakuangalia, they tense. Nishako nervous and nishako huyo wengine wanasema ngojeni kwanza tusiende kwanza, give me a few minutes, let me have a shot, let me walk around nini. So wakifika, then we akuja kuwapatia kinywaji, hiyo banta inafanyanga cool down. Sometimes I will have banter with Dapperman for 5-10 minutes because sometimes guest amesema ngojeni kidogo man. So si tunaongea mpaka guest anaanza kucheka, mnaona ameseti, alafu anasema Davido tuanze kipindi. Inapata guest that is normally their purpose. They are the entertainment na nika baking powder inakam kushikanisha guest na mimi, because guest amekam, hi, how are you, welcome, oh sit down, yes 20 live, okay welcome, now tuni kitu, tell me. No, that's not my style. Me, mine is good vibes. So lazima ucheke, cool down, tukulize what will you drink, tuko na sharubati, tuko na nini, ucheke, muvutane, and then now we pick it up from there. Yeah.
You introduced our pale online. Na wengi wetu pia tukapenda sawa. And tell us maybe how was the reception?
Katoto karembo kama ni kwa kwenye memory. Nani Ella? Ella is cute, right?
Yeah.
Mimi ni fire. Mimi ni moto si moto. Mimi ni fire si fire.
Lakini sasa fire, lakini watu wanasema DNA ifanye.
Yeah, nimeona hizo stories. But ule sifanyi bana, ule hata kazi wangu.
Unasema poa yako na yake.
I know, labda inafanana na mamake, lakini ule hata kama si wangu bana, ule ndo ni mrembo bana. You know, the thing is this. I'm taking care of children who are not even mine. Sasa huyu mwenye at least hata nilikuwa nimejua mamake, See, at least hata nikitake care naweza sema. That is why even I decided I'm not going to do DNA even for my other kids. Because truth be told, there's some of them who have some weird characters. Na mwangalanga niko zile.
Wait.
Huyo si waja kabla. Guys, I'm kidding though. So for her and for any other consecutive kids, I don't think I'll do. I've been raising kids that are not mine. Many. Wengine wako kampo, wengine wako nini, wengine wako uni. Hata last week kuna mwingine amekaa hapa kwa show akanambia now tulikuwa tumekaa hapo mimi Miles was Fresher there? No, Moshe was not there. It was me and Miles. I think we're having a debrief. He said, "Can I talk to you briefly?" Nini? I said, "Okay. You know, me, allow me to call you dad. Now you know me. I've been raised by a single mother. Now you're my dad." I'm like, like who's your dad? He's 19. You know, but he's a very self-driven young man. You'll see him around. I think we will mentor him or something. Then akasema, "Oh, I want to do a couple of things, but now I don't know because I'm confused." Nini? I told him, "You're 19. You're supposed to be confused. At 19, experiment everything. At 19, nataka kusema, me, I want to." No. You'll have an idea, but try. But pia automatic atani mtoi wangu pia. Then ikimbia ninaenda kupeleka hela. No. Then tumemkaribisha. Brothers wake, sisters wake wamemkaribisha, wanamng'ang'anianga. Ako sawa, pia ametukubali, damu pia imeendana.
Anapenda kamera.
Hi. Her favorite song is Apate by ni Bruno Mars na Ude Mchinku. Apate. She says that a lot. Kama Jaja pia alikuwa amejua. Yeah, even though I was hoping for a boy, akakuja lakini amekam na vibe yake. Yeah, and we're trying to co-parent. We see how that's gonna go. The good thing with co-parenting that I'm doing now is different from co-parenting I was doing 2, 3, 5 years ago. To stop fighting. Me nowadays I don't fight. Mi nakwambia ukweli na natembea nikienda huko. Kwambia si umejua penye naishi? Siku najisikia kuleta mtoto. Mtoto akiwa na shida hala at your boy. Oh, kuna school fees niambie. Oh, umejua nini sawa? Unataka kumchukua sawa? Nini? Siku hizi sina leta mtoto. Nini? Naona mtoto siku gani?
So after we posted Ella, ukasema kwa I think the next day unataka baby boy.
Yeah.
And ukasema
2 boys.
Yes, mwenye anaweza taka kupatia boy ajitokeze. So many ladies by the way wametokea
wengi
sana. Hadi niliona pale akiongelea pia. So umepata umediseka kwa post DM zimejaa. Wale wanataka
si nishapata si Ruthke hala. Utaona wenyewe wataenda chukuliwa tena wakishe moto ingine huko online. Anyway, nilishablokiwa sahi. There's nothing much you can do to block. I'm kidding guys, I'm kidding. Guys, it's a joke. Anyway, so nimepata nini mingi. I don't want like now. Simwacha nipatie Ella attention kidogo.
When you're still going to DMs.
No, hata si DMs. No, niliannounce uanze kuprepare. Azeni kukula manini. Ma nutrients nini. Kula madem. So mwanze kula ma nutrients, mwanze kuprepare nini. Alafu hata sasa tutafute sasa a different tuingia hata Wakisii ama Wakale ama tutafute Wahindi ama wa Chinese, wa Masai. Yeah, so tuangalie. Ni Masai. Ndaua ako pale. Yeah, so not now. Wacha Ella grow because if I have another toy now, sitapatia Ella ile attention na fact ya venye nilipia Lola. Unajua Lola tumepatia mapenzi yake mpaka akakuwa round. So pia tumeo mapenzi pia kuwe round and then tulete tena mwingine. However, kuna discussion inaendelea kwa hao yangu among the toys because I said I want 10. So tuko 5, tuko half time. We need 5 more. So I said I want 2 more boys, then 3 girls. But the boy amekataa, amesema 3 more boys and 2 girls. In fact, anataka 4 more boys and 1 girl, alafu ndiye atakubalance hiyo scale. Sasa mambo kuna nini? Lakini sasa unajua mtu wa kupeleka stima ni mmoja. Fundi ni mmoja, fundi wa watoto ni mmoja. Yeah, so let's see. But I love the banter that is happening online. Me, I welcome them. Niambie Obinna kuja. Sasa tulikuwa kwa club hiyo siku tika. Una dem hata nilimpost, alipost nikamrepost. Ule alikuja akanambia my friend, wachana nayo.
Alisema
No. She'll get trolled for no reason. Wachana nayo. Yeah. She's not a social media person, but alifanya video akapost, alafu mimi nikarepost. Aliniambia mambo. Yes, aliniambia mambo. Sasa ni kama, well guys, very soon and very soon.
Unajua
Mama Lasbon alishajulikana kitambo. Nimeona hata ameshafanya Q&A. Amefanya Q&A online, amewekwa huko nini? Apendi kama mtu wake anapenda kamera. Like parents like child. Nilishaona huko online DCS walishakimbia wakafanya nini, wakafanya iko tu sawa. Kama anafurahia ni sawa, lakini what she needs to know is online is very unforgiving and it is a double-edged sword. They like you today, tomorrow they crucify you. Yeah, so as much as you enjoy attention or whatever, kuna time pia inaweza geuka. So just make sure that you're strong enough to take both of them, because we need you to be level-headed for the sake of the toy. The same way to my other baby mamas. So you've seen also sometimes my other baby mamas get trolled. And sometimes pia mi wananiokota huko ndani. It depends on how strong you are. Yeah.
And of course, on the same Q&A,
Yeah.
she was asked why she didn't tell you.
Yeah.
And she mentioned that she was angry.
Yeah. I don't know. She said she was angry by herself, with herself. I don't know. Si alijibu tu hapo. Sasa mimi ndajuaje? Wewe ukikasirika na wewe. Mimi naingiaje hapo? Yeah. No, that's a fake account. The TikTok posting things for Mama Lola and Ada, that's a fake account.
yeah,
That's not her account. Those things are being posted. They are very insensitive. I've seen some of the posts there, Nini. That's not her. Yeah, she can't get to that level of low. Yeah. Niko na mtu. Na watu wako na mimi. Kuna watu wako na mimi, kuna mtu niko na yeye. Mambo ni mingi. Soko ni chafu. No.
Sawa. Kama hakuna swali lingine, you can just talk to your fans.
Yeah. Yeah.
After the F5
Yes.
spoke about some very serious stuff on
Yeah, okay.
Manuel's show.
Yeah.
What is your take on that? How would you what are your thoughts
About the Robert Burale story.
Yes.
So, stories involving two people. The two people know the truth. Burale and Rosina. Most of us, we are spectators. Tunachangia based on who has spoken first, and then also who has gotten very emotional, ama who has spoken more. And then people always take sides based on who they like. If they like what you're saying is true. If they don't like you, what you're saying is lie. Even this conversation we've had here for maybe an hour or so, online itapokelewa tofauti. Wale wamenipenda watasema Obinna stay strong, wale wanipenda watasema kwenda huko na hizo nini zako za matakataka. So that's the way it happens. So for the story for Burale and the ex-wife, they know the truth. And like I always say, the truth can never be hidden for long. With the time it will come to. Kama ni Burale was saying the truth, kama ni the wife was saying the truth, yeah, but me if I come and say nini, but now you know me, I don't know the wife. Me, I know Burale. And I know that Burale is like me. He's come publicly and said, hey, me, I've messed up a couple of times before. And me, I always say, me, I've never come and said that me, I'm perfect. No. Me, I make mistakes online. I'm unaonanga, na munatandika, na nasema, hey, hapa blanda, and I change and I improve and I strive for better. So Burale as well has come online many times. From me nikikiwa nation, nikenanga kwa hizo nini zake za men's. When I took chini nasikia tu teachings, anasema, I used to do this, I used to do that. So he has spoken about some of the things that he was short of, and he has improved to become better. Let's wait and see how it's gonna turn out. Yeah, but now it is to conclude. For my fans, what I've suspended is me as Obinna, not Steve. Obinna helping directly. CSR on Obinna TV Studios is still happening. We have a couple of CSRs we do. Every December we visit orphanages. We are dealing with women in menstrual health. we are dealing with mental health awareness. Hizo zinaendelea, those are CSR activities that are ongoing. There's a couple of people that have been helping, will find a way to help, but from over there. Then saisa itakuwa short and sweet. The mistake that I've been doing is I've been emotionally invested in other people and the people I help. I want to try and work on that and help without being emotionally attached. So, Trudy uko na shida ya chakula, ndio hii lunch. Story move. I don't want to bother Trudy kesho atakula nini kesho kutwa and for the rest of our life. Now that has been my mistake. Hajakula lunch. Mbona hajakula lunch? Una kazi, mbona una kazi? Hey, so niko na Jackie Ogaga pale Obinna lakini unaweza mjoin mfanye tu pamoja, then I'll look for one, then nini. And then later Trudy anakam, then because jamsaidia venye anataka Trudy anageuka anaanza kunitukana. Then people come online and wale wamependa Trudy, of course watanitukana. Then now what that happens, so many Trudy ametukana hivi, okay, so hata pia mimi nipunguze sasa. So right now wacha nipige kisisi kwa sisi. Niaje Trudy amego tu ndio inamba maze tumeni nini. Oh, thank you. Nimemove kwa the next one. Kesho mnaniona nikifanya karate kwa msituni. Haya! Hasha! Yeah, so I'm working on that. And thank you so much for the support you've been showing. Thank you for the support. The ones who showed Shalkido, the ones who meant well for him. Funeral, I hear it's next Thursday. If you can come through. If you can't come, tuma kitu kwa till number iko hapo, itasaidia family kujipanga panga. Then you see how it's gonna go. Yeah, and then remember, we are all alive, but the most important thing that we do as human beings is to be kind. Let's be kind to each other. All of us are dealing with a lot of different things. When we meet, say hi, take a picture. Over the weekend, I'm coming to Kakamega and Kisii tukipatana. Hala choboy. Mad love for you guys. Asanteni sana kwa kunishikilia. I appreciate. Pole pole tu. God knows why things happen, and God knows why we are here today. And we're gonna be better and we'll strive for better. Thank you.